Hello everyone and welcome back. Hey, I managed to do two fireworks, 2 whole videos within like a month. It is time, if you could not guess from the outfits, it is time for Moonfire Faire. We've just still got bombs everywhere, and I see a big bomb. It's been a while since it's been about bombs. Unseasonable chills. So an ice bomb? Maybe? Mayoru will stop at nothing to see you enjoy the seasonal festivities to the fullest. Sure. Well, if it isn't my favourite adventurer. Come to enjoy the Moonfire Moonfire festivities again this year, have you? I'll promise you're in for a scorchingly, swelteringly good time. As you may well know, the fair is a storied tradition that in recent years has served to promote the efforts of the Adventurers Guild on behalf of Eosians everywhere. Once again, we've got a piping hot plate full of exciting activities for one and all. This year, we've also been tasked by none other than Master Greg, or ever generous patron of the event, with creating the ultimate icy dessert to stave off the heat. We'd more than welcome the aid of a skilled adventurer like yourself, and needless to say, we'd reward you well for your efforts. If you're willing and able to lend a hand, simply hop over to Costa del Sol and speak to my colleague, Hermaga. Okay, I have noticed the music seems a bit loud. Is that an Andrew thing or is that an Andrew thing? Come on, down to 5. I think I just need to lower the actual system settings, but oh well. Alright. Sol de Costa del Hot. Bombs everywhere. Boom, boom. Loading times are long. Oh no, I haven't set that up to be mounts. Which one is that? Again, really need to 2? Why would it be 2? Sure. What's a good? Oh yeah, the palanquin. Has there been a previous mount? I don't recall there being another, like a Moonfire based mount. Yeah, that I'm not remembering. Sure. Bomb Palanquin makes more sense. Off to the island, Sadly, no jumping puzzles. I was really hoping that they'd bring back the jumping game, but alas. Oops. Hermaga! Well, if it isn't Alexander, come to help us create our frozen masterpiece of you. Well, I couldn't have asked for a better partner in our confectionery challenge. No idea what voice I gave him. No idea what voice I gave him now. And how glad I am to hear it. God's honest truth, we're in a bit of a bind here, as we usually are. You see, though we've been tasked with making the most delightfully frosty dessert, we are suffering from a lack of, well, the all-important ingredient. Ice. The shipment was supposed to come in bells ago. But word has it, it's been held up by some disturbance in the area. Might you be so kind as to check with my associate Poviano and see if she knows anything further? She should be to the east of here, over on the beach. Okay. Damn it. I need to switch them, I think. Fabiano. News. Ba, 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 ba. Alexander, what pleasure it is to see you again. I imagine Marga's sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of the ice. To be quite honest, this situation is something of a complicated one. As you may have heard, for this year's festivities, Master Greg has imposed upon us a rather daunting task, preparing the finest frozen dessert the realm has ever seen. He promised us that he would spare not a single guild to see the deed done, so we decided to enlist the services of one of the realm's most prominent confectioners. All well and good to this point, yes? As it turns out, this confectioner was a hopeless perfectionist, insisting on only the finest ice in all of Eorzea. Insisting that only the finest ice in all of Eorzea would serve for her creation. She hopped on the next vessel to the northern seas. And that's the last we saw of her. It's not that I fear for her life, mind you. Pardon the pun. Wait, what? Oh, but she's a tough cookie. I should have read the next line, shouldn't I? That said, the festivities are all but upon us, and if she doesn't make it back soon... You gads! The poor girl's drowning out there! Blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. Let go! Yes, it's her! Alex! That's Nikiki! The self-same confectioner of whom I just spoke. We must help her at once. Blub, 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 blub. Bomb. Poor Nikiki. I suppose she's alright. As soon as I saw her, I swam out and brought her ashore. But were we too late? Get up, you laser fowl. It's just a bit of water. Well, will she be alright now? In any event, I'll leave her in your capable hands. Alright, bye. I want no part in this. Ugh. Oops. Oh, Nikiki, you've come back to us. Oh, thank the gods. Poviano, is that you? Why, I'm back in Costa del Sol. You are indeed. Whatever happened to you out there? Were you swept away in a storm? Tossed from your boat by some eldritch horror from the depths of the sea? I fear my memory is still hazy. As I remember, we sailed to the North Seas where, after braving the elements and some vicious fiends set on making a meal of me. I succeeded in procuring the most pristine ice I'd ever laid my eyes upon. We'd begun the journey back, just as we were approaching Costa del Sol. It's no use. The only thing I remember is our vessel capsizing, and my body being flung from the deck along with my hard-won supply of ice. But at least I made it back in one piece, and I have you and your friend here to thank for that, Pobiano. Yeah, I jump on your chest, the water go poof. The fluffy boys! Oh, my dearest friends! You too survived the shipwreck. Why, I couldn't be happier. These creatures are your friends?
Aren't they lovely? We met on one of the isles up north. I shared some of my treats with them, and next thing I knew, they were following me everywhere. They're strong, they're gentle and strong, the most perfect companions, really. Alright, that's enough of the touching reunion. My precious ice is scattered about the place. Go round it up and bring it here, on the double now.
I don't know why I've given them like a dog whimper. Hopefully it hasn't all melted.
Well, would you look at that? They're quite clever, aren't they? Oh, lucky day! The seals are intact, and the ice inside undamaged and unmelted. That only means one potential rub remains.
A rub? Like allspice?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the ice you see is everything I hoped it would be, which is why it was rather to my chagrin when I later discovered that a dreadful fiend slumbered in a rather large chunk of ice that I had loaded onto our vessel.
I mean, just don't use that ice then. Oh, it escaped. Fair enough.
Yes, it's all coming back to me now. As we neared Costa del Sol, with the balmy winds drifting in, I heard a dreadful rumbling coming from the cargo hold. I rushed down to investigate, only to see the fearsome creature. It appeared rather perturbed by the heat, and it suddenly began to swell larger and larger until, boom! It would appear my own carelessness was the cause of our unfortunate incident. Fortunately, my furry companions and I have survived the shipwreck, as is my stock of the purest ice. And yet, I fear the fiend will be back, in search of the icy home I so unceremoniously stole from him. Oh, whatever am I to do?
I wonder. Maybe kill it?
Have no fear, my dear Nikiki. In fairs over the years, my friends and I have fought off more bombards than you can shake a stick at. My bombard buster could be my middle name. Now, let's go approach Hamaga the situation. Surely he'll have an idea how he can deal with the menace and kick the festivities off with a bang.
A literal or figurative? Oh, the bear! Oh, it's so cute. God. Bears? Bears? Oh, but the bears! Oh well.
I'm not sure how much help I'll be, and yet I'm the one who brought this menace here. It wouldn't do for me to just stand on the sidelines while you do all the heavy lifting. Amarga's an old-handed bombard bastard. He's sure to have a trick or two up his sleeve that'll serve us well.
Oh, Alexander, I was wondering when I might hear back from you and Papiano. And I see our star confectioner has joined you as well. Pray tell, how did you fare?
Okay.
Not the worst. Oh dear. So while the ice has been safely procured, a blasty bombard of behemoth-like proportions has been procured alongside it. No doubt that has something to do with the panic screams I heard coming from the beach. But do not worry. After all, what is Moonfire Faire if not a season for blasting ill-tempered, hot-headed balloons out of the air? And I know just the person to assist us in the effort. Just a moment now.
City, you know, I don't know why I became French. Stay no more, Master Umaga. I stand ever at the ready, my friends.
Oh, who goes there?
Surely you have heard the tales of Theresy, brave leader of the Bombardiers, and bane to the Bombards the realm over. Or perhaps you haven't, but no matter. Pray rest assured that I and my companions will see safety return to your beaches. Gaboo too has come to save the day, and he has brought his fun little toys. Trinkets, trifles, toys. Oh yes, Bago has brought his toys that go boom. Friend!
Fultia! And I, Fultia, I may still be new to this adventuring business, but I promise you that what I lack in experience, I'll make up for in pluck, spirit, and determination.
This whole mess was all my fault, and still so many of you have come to my aid. How can I ever repay you?
Nonsense, my dear. Hey, that's the voice I gave him. The ice you brought was at our behest, and all will be forgiven when you fashion us the most delightful frosty dessert Master Gregor's ever laid his eyes on. Besides, the exploits of bombard busting adventurers are sure to bring even more good publicity to the guild. See, I just need the music to hype us up. That settles it then. Let's go out there and show that oversized ball of ours that the Isles of Endless Summer is no place for his ilk. The fate of blizzard of bombards can only be completed as a discipline of war or magic. And blue mage? I've no doubt you can handle this matter on your own.
I see.
But hang my tongue if I'm not going to provide you with all the backup you require, and then some. Rest assured that some of my most capable colleagues will be joining you on the front lines.
Forgive me, my friends. I had every intention of joining you out there, but Master Hermaga would hear nothing of it. After all, he said who would take my place in the kitchen if I were injured on the battlefield. And so, loath as I am to do so, I leave the bombards in your most capable hands. Be safe out there, Alex. I'll round up some potions in case we need a freshening up from time to time.
Alright. I just realised I've not even set up the skills for this. Well, we've got to wait for the fate to appear, so I'll see you in a second for a blizzard of bombards. Oh, I think it's there. You beasts won't stop us from celebrating the season.
Here I go. Just look at that. So pretty they are, and so frosty. Icy, freezy, frosty. Freeze, freeze!
The fiends come, but fear not. Theresy stands with you. On my honour as an adventurer, I will quell this icy menace.
Ah! Go, boom, boom, my beauties! To splinters! To splinters! Ah!
Having taken extreme umbrage at being forcefully evicted from their icy home and dragged to the balmy climes of Costa del Sol, a pack of blustery ice bombards is determined to crash the Moonfire Faire festivities. Take up arms with your fellow adventurers, that revelry and merriment might return to the Isles of Endless Summer. A blizzard of bombards.
Freeze, freeze! Freeze, freeze! Freeze, please!
Victory is ours!
Phew, what a relief! Now that was a fight! Oh brother, you were so amazing out there! Thank you, my friends! And off we go!
Perfect timing for an explosion, because they're doing the cool guys don't look at explosions walk. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Ah, there we go. It was really weird how long it took everyone to vanish there. Oh no, I forgot to set up. Perfect.
Welcome back, my friend!
Ah, Alex. Pray tell, how did you fare? Fair? Awful, Joe.
The look of relief and supreme satisfaction on your faces. Am I to surmise that you have succeeded in driving off that most baleful bombard? Indeed, and we scarcely even broke a sweat in the doing. Isn't that right, Pobiano? Quite so, my friend. Though I dare say it wouldn't have been nearly so easy without Alexander at our side. Can't thank you enough, my friend. And yet we must remain ever vigilant, for there is no telling when the dread creature's friends may return to seek their revenge. In any event, the Isle of Endless Summer is safe for now, and that is what matters most. You truly are heroes, all of you.
Well, all's well that ends well, I say. And with that, I say it's time we retrieved our supplies from the beach.
Splendid. Just you wait, my friends. Nikiki is going to prepare the most marvellous dessert this realm has ever seen.
Unseasonable chills.
Ba, 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 ba.
Ah, there we go. A bomber that spurts hours instead of fire. And here I thought I'd seen everything. Can't access the fair yet. Yeah, the store yet. Ah, here's our bear mount. Polar bear horn. The cold of the touch, this horn emits a heartwarming sound that summons your polar bear, all without needing to resort to using its favourite sweets. A treat to beat the heat. Nikiki has a mind to whip up the finest frozen dessert you've ever laid eyes on.
Oh, Alexander, I can't thank you enough. Were it not for you, I'd have been too busy running for my life to ever think of making Master Greg's dessert. But all's well that ends well. And finally I can get down to what I was brought here to do. I promise you that I'll be done before you know it. So why don't you and Paviano entertain yourselves for the time being? Ah, while you're at it, perhaps you could call Master Greg as well. I'm sure he's more than eager to see... more eager than any to see my masterpiece take form. Toodles! Bom bom!
Ah, Alex, truly impressive the way you chase off that bombard. Not that I'd expect any less of you, of course. Thanks to you, I think we can safely say the guild's put on another impressive show this year. It's only a matter of time before our hall's overflowing with aspiring adventurers. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. Speaking of which, I heard Nikiki is nigh done with her delightful creation. I don't know about you, but I'm most eager to taste it myself. Believe it or not, I have something of a sweet tooth.
Oh, Alex! Again, I thank you for your efforts in helping us dispatch the bombards. To think that such a calamity would befall us on the eve of the festivities. But pray don't be too hard on Nikiki. She means only to please, and she always has. Oh, in all the confusion, I forgot to mention it, but she's actually a childhood friend of mine. We used to play together by the shore, and one day we were set upon by a vicious monster. We thought we were done for, but we were saved in the nick of time by a kindly adventurer who swiftly dispatched the beast and whisked us away to safety. That's when I vowed that one day I'd serve the guild and repay my debt to the brave soul who rescued me. Meanwhile, Nikiki was a genius in the kitchen. Since she was just a girl, she chose the path of a culinarian in hopes of filling the bellies of adventurers all over and nourishing with nourishing and toothsome snacks. In the end, she found her calling making sweets, as opposed to the sort of hearty meal that you and I might favour. But that's rather fitting for her. She's always had an independent streak after all. In any event, she's positively overjoyed that her latest creation will be presented front and centre at the fair for adventurers all over to enjoy. More than anything, I'm just glad she's back with us safe and sound. Do-do-do-do.
I haven't turned off the mount music apparently. Look at that lazy potato. Hello, Greg. Oh, if it isn't the ever resourceful and oh so forgiving adventurer who we so ignominiously tasked with gathering ingredients for our banquet. That was years ago, dude. What's this you say? The fiends have been dispatched and my prized dessert is ready for tasting. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Dude.
Oh, it's you! You couldn't have come at a better time. I was just putting the finishing touch.
That's the wrong voice.
I was just putting the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Pray wait for a moment, won't you?
I mean, looks-wise, it's fairly bland, but fair enough.
Adventurers, Eorzeans, fairgoers, friends, I am most proud to present my latest creation. I call it Costa del Halo, and I promise you that it will please your tongue even more than it does your eyes. And to make sure that it doesn't melt, as well as help you all stay cool amidst the scorching heat, I leave you with a present from my furry friends. Ah, Alexander. Well, did my dessert agree with you? After all the trouble I put you through, one can only hope so.
It was more than worth the trouble. Your friends put on quite sure. It was simply sublime.
Now that's a relief to hear. If it provided you with true refreshment after all your travails, why, as a confectioner and culinarian, nothing would make me happier. Speaking of which, I had meant to tell you, ever since you chased off those bombards, my little friend here hasn't been able to take her eyes off you. Just look at her face. It's as if she's saying,
"Oh, Mr. Adventurer, what I wouldn't give to join you in your travels." Well, the more the merrier.
Oh, truly? How kind you are. She'll be most wonderful company on the road, I promise you that. Especially if it's a hot road. And with that, I'd best get back to the kitchen. After all, adventurers from all corners of the realm have come to taste my latest, greatest creation. Until we meet again, a happy Moonfire Faire to you.
Bye bye. Imagine how nice that would look if there was fireworks, but no, middle of the day. A treat to beat the heat, the polar bear horn. Do do do. Thanks to your efforts, peace has returned to the beaches of Costa del Sol, and the festivities can commence in earnest. That is, until the bombard menace rears its ugly head. You may now purchase wares. Shark friend! You may now purchase wares from the Moonfire Faire vendor. Participate in the fete, appearing in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds to earn vouchers that can be exchanged for goods. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. You say goodbye, I say hello. Alright. Oh my god, you get 50 for getting gold? I guess we're done then? Oops. So much for, like, in my head me being like, okay, I'll go and farm up the vouchers that we need, and I'll see you in a sec. Oh no, we don't.
Oh, who there, Alexander? Enjoying the festivities? If you're looking to treat your taste buds once more, I've got plenty of delectable delights to do that. The fairgoers can't get enough of Nikiti's Costa del Halo. Orders are through the roof. In all the years I've known her, I've never seen her so happy.
In the past... Wait. If the past is any guide, there's more of those blessed bombards still out there. Pray lend us your strength again if you're feeling so inclined. Oh my god, my inventory is such a mess. Like, I can't even begin to describe how bad that is. Polar bear. In search of ice to make frozen treats, the confectioner Nikiki travelled to an island in the northern seas, where she encountered this hulking creature. A bite of her sweets was all it took for it to follow her back to Eorzea, where it subsequently grew fond of you. You're never too big for sweets.
ancient saying. Crystal ice. And it's very cool. Bum, 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 bum. So, okay, we're done here. What I need to do is have a run around and, like, here, see what NPCs we can find. Because based on the artwork, I would guess that there's a fair few, like, known NPCs. You look just like... Oh, what's her name? Hildebrand's mother. Why can't I remember her name? Alfalfa! Alfalfa! I've never been happier in all of my life. You got anything to say? No? No Mega? Pet? Who's a good boy? He's a good boy. Machillins! Also this guy. Do you have any lines? Stop following me. Isn't that beautiful, Takabe? Oh, I wish I knew the story behind it. I bet it's even yummier than it is pretty. What a lovely dessert. Wonder if there's pineapple in it. Today, my good girls, you feast on frosty goodness. I missed the second half of what she said. I wonder what the story... I wish I knew the story behind how it was made. Get it? Because she likes stories. Oh, it's my beautiful little macaw kittens. Also, best girl. I mean, I think we're done with that. No one can outdo that. Although... Lord of Manoling, perhaps we should move to the shade. Damn it, I need to run away again. God, why does the sun have to be so strong? Ugh. Come to me, bear. There you go. What is this flash feeling I get all of a sudden? Why is this chill that goes down my spine? Has an icy fiend returned? Hoping we don't see any more near drownings. What a frightening sight that was. I'm just glad the poor girl's safe. Hello, fisherman. The splinters. I think... Of course, our friends! The might of muscles!
Yeah, it is the might of muscles. We'll blast away the bombard. Bam bam. I think he said bombard menace, but close enough.
Talk about a tasty and refreshing treat. So crisp on the outside and fluffy within. Why, it absolutely melts in your mouth.
Last person, really? They give 3 of the 4 people a line. Ah, the muscles, the mighty muscles. We will do squats, yeah. Oh, sweet and frosty sucker of the gods. I'm practically melting in here. Captain, before you eat that, you may have gone a little too far. Nonsense! We deserve a respite for once. Why is there a storm? It's meant to be a sunny paradise. I think... Oh look! The new mount. I think with that, we have covered all of them. Alright, let's head on home. We can show off the housing items, and then we'll be done. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, and as the roulette is, I wonder what music's playing. I think it's still the dungeon music. I believe some of the items were outside items. Housing. Outdoor. Yes, I was correct. I'll need to make some room. Actually, that's not too bad. Oops, wrong button. What I was meant to do was... Funny that the quality is actually lower, because this is like, they've made it much shinier paint. It's not bad though. Zoop, zoop. Don't know why I need to do that. And the music is it the dungeon music? There. Pagoflan. No, don't want it. Yeah. There we go. Oops. Also, I really should have checked what the description for them said. I'll look at that in a second. Ooh! Goes with a cute little spoon. Very round spoon. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at that and I'm like, oh my god, I want to eat it so much. I want to eat it so much. I haven't had corn on the cob in forever. I mean, it's weird because it's like, it's just a chunk of ice. The rest of it looks really nice, but I guess the ice is to like keep it cool, and it's all the other stuff, like maybe mochi or mochi. I can never remember how you say that. No idea. Where is the Moonfire? Bomb dance! There it is. So, with that, we have come to the end of Moonfire Faire. Pretty good! I didn't expect to have, like, just a fight for the fate, but... nice enough. But anyways, yes. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for... What is next? The anniversary event, I think? Which is the Rising. Maybe. Anyhow, see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oops.